Hey there, folks. I'm Page Crawford. Thanks for clicking on this scoop. Our guest today is somebody who, ladies, I'm sure you're very familiar with, and fellas, I'm sure she's somebody you're like to be a lot more familiar with. Nicole Schwerzinger is the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls. And Nicole, thanks for being with us today, first of all.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. You have been a busy lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what you've got going on. I understand you have not only a solo album, but also the Dolls have a new album coming out. Is that right?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm coming out with the next PCD album this summer, putting the final touches on that. We are very excited about that. Then I'm going to follow it up with my solo album. Her name is Nicole. And also, I am excited about teaming up with Caress for this new launch of their Brazilian exotic oil infusions body wash.
I was looking on your site this morning before the interview just to kind of get an idea of, you know, the things that you've been working on, and I was looking here. We're showing some Caress video there. There's a great video that you host with the talking about behind the scenes with the Caress folks, and also I was watching the piece on whatever you like, the behind the scenes shooting of.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you really kind of get your butt kicked in that video, don't you?
And people have no idea the work that goes behind doing these like 3-day video shoots. It's insane. I think I ended up being so beaten and bruised after that video, but it's all for the love of the art. People think it's like so easy, but it's like, it's no smoke and mirrors at all.
Makes it worth it.
It's kind of crazy. And then did you see that you could see the behind the scenes for the Caress stuff too?
I just saw your intro for the Caress stuff, but I can't imagine they beat you up in the Caress stuff too, do they?
They really beat me up. The Brazilian body wash really beat me up, but it's okay because it left my skin really moisturized and smooth.
Then you can relax in a nice bath afterwards. What are your recommendations for people who want to make it in the pop industry? I know you're from, well, you were born in Hawaii, is that right? But then you grew up in Louisville, Kentucky? So it's not like you're from LA. How did you really make it, and what would you recommend for people from North Carolina who want to make it into the pop industry?
Any outlet that you can, opportunity creatively. Not just, you know, for the movies or the music, theater, anything. Go walk through any door of opportunity that you can. Always meet new people and just create. Write music, do music, put yourself in dance class, audition for things. You never know where it's going to come from. Like you said, I was born in Hawaii. I have the exotic background, which is why it's cool I'm doing the Brazilian body wash, because that's very exotic. But I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, so it's not necessarily a place where you have a lot of, you know, opportunities, and you wouldn't imagine that I would end up in Hollywood, California.
Right.
But I got very involved in the arts from when I was a little girl. I studied music, acting, and dancing. And then drove myself to an audition in Chicago one day for a show called Pop Stars. Was in front of the right people at the right time. So just continue to work on yourself, your art, and just get out there and meet whoever that you can and go try any audition. You never know where it's going to come from, but don't give up if you really want it.
Good advice. So in your time in Kentucky, did horse fever rub off on you at all? You're going to watch the Derby this weekend?
Yeah, I'm so upset because I've been so busy ever since I moved away from back home. I haven't been able to go to the Derby, but that's okay. I love horses. They're my favorite animals.
Well, that's why we have TV, right? The good thing about TV and the internet.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with us, Nicole.
Thank you. And don't forget, you should log on to thecaressbrazilian.com because you can get a free sample and you could hear my song Rio, the Brazilian remake of Duran Duran's song Rio that I did.
Perfect. We'll put a link to that on our site, and I'll also put a link, guys, to the video I was talking about, whatever you like, so you can see what we were talking about there, where Nicole gives some bumps and bruises. Of course. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
All right.
All right, and thanks for watching at home, folks. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Paige.